I'm Tom from Do-It-Yourself Home Automation, and this is a look at using an Amazon Fresh frozen tote from the Amazon Fresh automated delivery service, grocery delivery service, as an instant cooler. So this is actually a really cool kind of trick I learned. When you order frozen items on Amazon Fresh, they actually deliver them in these insulated totes with dry ice in the bottom. And sometimes it's hard to find dry ice otherwise. So this is a really easy way, just add one frozen item, maybe ice cream or some frozen vegetables or whatever to your order, and you get one of these nice totes. So one way that I find it's great to use these is first you just take the inner part here with the dry ice in it totally out of the paper bag. And I'll do that and just grab this in one sec. Okay, so now I have it out. And you can see this actually makes like a little cooler type of bag, and we've got the dry ice in the bottom. And the great thing with dry ice is because it is so cold, you could actually put ice cream or popsicles or something like that in here, and you could take it to the park or to a football game or parade or anything like that. So normally it might be challenging to keep ice cream frozen, going to a picnic or something, but I can just put that in here, and then usually they don't actually tear these off and seal them. So there's this little strip along the top here, and you can actually peel the sticker backing off, and it creates a little adhesive. And then you can fold it over and seal the bag up, and I'll do that in a minute. And it actually creates an environment that's usually cold enough to keep, ice cream or something like that frozen. And again, you could take that if you're going on your boat, you're going to a football game or a picnic or anything where you want to have frozen ice cream or popsicles for kids or anything like that. This just makes a great little cooler bag you can then take along with that item in there. It also works really well if you want to use it for items that are not frozen, but that you just want to keep cold. And I found the trick to do that so they don't get totally frozen is to take just some basic towels or something, put that down on top of the dry ice, and you want to form kind of a nice layer to protect the items in there so they're not directly on top of the dry ice. And then you can just take, whatever it is that you want to put in there. You could put beers or sodas or water or anything like that. And then, again, when you're ready to seal it up, you would just take off this adhesive. I'll pause and show that. Okay, so now you can see I'm just starting to seal that adhesive part down here. And again, you end up with a really nice free cooler bag with dry ice that should keep this cold and hopefully not frozen for several hours. Obviously you don't want to do this with something where it would be a really big problem if it did freeze it, because even if you put some insulation in the bottom, there's still a chance the dry ice will be so cold in here that it'll freeze. But again, if you are putting ice cream or something in, that's obviously the goal. So you can put popsicles or ice cream in, seal it up with that adhesive, and use this as a nice little cooler to take with you to keep frozen items totally frozen for a few hours, or again, to keep the refrigerated items cold if you just put in some insulation around there. If you found this helpful in any way, please subscribe to my channel. It really helps.